The story is not very different in Bangalore. Let's now take you to Bengaluru, where police have now slapped a notice on the city's civic body and a contractor after a recent accident claimed the life of a young woman. Now, this accident also took place because of the potholes on Bangalore roads. Now, Bengaluru Traffic Police Chief has spoken to India Today and said that the case is being probed. A young woman died in Bengaluru on Thursday night after the two-wheeler in which she was riding pillion. Her husband was riding the two-wheeler. It just fell down when it bumped against a pothole. The construction of this is very poor quality roads. Now, case of negligence has been filed against the husband by the city traffic police. Initially, the husband was traveling. Now, according to the police, the husband is also accountable. He was driving without a helmet.
Well, we were investigating the case and we will finalize the case. Well, it's not the first one, it's a legal formality.
Okay.
All the riders of the vehicle which met an accident is booked. Yesterday also one similar case has been booked.
India Today's Rohini Swami now joins me with the latest. Rohini, why book the husband? That's point one. And point two, this isn't the first pothole death in Bengaluru. Recently, a young child was killed when he fell off the pillion and came under a bus in Bengaluru.
That's true. The police say, according to the formalities, that usually the person who is the rider, in case of such kind of an accident, the rider is booked. Now, in other cases also, we have seen how the rider or the person who has caused the accident has been booked. Specifically because the husband was riding the bike here and the accident was caused when he was riding the bike, he was handling the vehicle. That is why he's been booked under 304A of the IPC. Now, the police say investigations are continuing. They're investigating in multiple angles. But one point that they're also looking at is, one, is overspeeding, and two, is that possibly, and that's what I'm getting confirmation from my sources, that the husband was not wearing a helmet. Now, these are basically traffic violations. The second and the most important point also is the fact of the state of the roads in Bangalore. Potholes, there are many, huge ones, small ones, all kinds of sizes, but causing death, that is Bangalore's roads turning out not just to be pothole roads but killer roads,
yes,
is going to be a bigger problem. Now, specifically to the incident that you're talking about, which took place in Nelmangla, where a mother was riding along with her 10-year-old son on that stretch, and there was a pothole and the child died after the child came under a bus. That also, at that point of time, it was a bus that came and actually knocked the two-wheeler.
Yes.
The bus driver was booked. I asked a specific question to the traffic commissioner too, and he clarified it. But what he says is, the reason why the husband has been booked is because he was riding the vehicle and the cause of death happened when he was handling the vehicle. It was any other vehicle behind which had crashed into this two-wheeler, then that person would have been booked in this specific case.
Okay, but what action against the civic bodies? The condition of roads is so bad in Bengaluru and it used to be so good until some years ago. So what action against civic bodies?
Well, it is sad, Gaurav, the fact that you need a wake-up call and in such ways that we see deaths of people for the actual civic bodies to actually say, oh, we have pothole roads or roads in Bangalore are bad. The traffic police have, as of now, issued two notices. One to the BDA, because the Bangalore Development Authority takes care of that particular stretch of road. There are Bangalore roads are taken care of by two civic bodies, the BBMP and the BDA. But this specific road where the accident took place, the BDA was handling it, and the BDA claims that they don't have sufficient funds to take care of their roads at this point of time.
Okay.
But a notice has been issued to them as well as the contractor who had made the road, because usually all these are given to contractors and they are responsible for the quality of materials that have been used. Because of bad quality of materials, the roads turn bad, there are potholes, even one rain or what, the tar gets washed away and such kind of accidents takes place. So, three people being held responsible. One is the husband because of for they're saying negligent driving as of now. Second, the BDA, and third, the contractor who made that road.
Keep tracking that story, Rohini. I will come back to you for more, hoping the condition of roads in Bengaluru improves and fast. There's breaking news.